Hi there, Stub from CorkEnvy.com here with a few wine pairing suggestions that will not only help you get through potential awkward family dynamics during your holiday gathering, but will also pair beautifully with your Thanksgiving feast. This year I've assembled 5 great choices, all of which you can pick up for less than $20, so let's jump right the hell in. Bubbles are a great start to any celebration or gathering, so first up is the Louis BOUILLOT CREMANT de Bourgogne Perle d'Ivoire Brut. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. This nice little bubbler has a nose of toasty apple and pear. The palate brings some tart citrus notes, minerality, and just a hint of toast. Finishes cleanly, and those tart apple notes will stay there, and it's a great choice for pre-dinner appetizers. If you're so inclined though, this crisp bubbly will also cut through and stand up to the savory flavors on your Thanksgiving plate. For the single ladies out there, throwing back a couple of glasses of bubbly early in the day is a great way to prepare for the inevitable awkward debate about your perpetual singleness, and pairs beautifully with an overheard, "She's so pretty and sweet, I just don't understand why she can't find a man" comments. I mean, you gotta love well-meaning family, right? Come on. So next up is the 2012 JV FLEURY Cotes de Rhone. This 100% Viognier hits the nose with notes of honey, nuts, and apple. The palate is dominated by the apple, almost overripe, which is okay, but it finishes with honey and nut notes that remind me of a less sweet Honey Nut Cheerios. I wouldn't mind a little bit more acid on this one, but the familiar flavors will please most non-wine drinkers and will complement the flavors on your Thanksgiving plate. Now this is a great alternative for the more experienced ladies around your table who cut their wine teeth with ice-filled glasses of buttery Chardonnay and discos back in the day. Now while they'll openly judge this wine as not their usual style, these seasoned ladies will throw it back by the glassful as they awkwardly wonder aloud what became of that guy they dated in the summer of '77. You know, the one who filled out those polyester bell-bottoms like nobody's business. Rest assured though, the non-cougars around your table will also appreciate this wine. And they may need another glass or two as your auntie begins to talk about our Chardonnay and cocaine-filled groping sessions in the bathroom of the above-mentioned disco. Weird. Our last white selection is the 2013 FAMILLE VOUVRAY. This is a Chenin Blanc from the Loire Valley of France. It attacks the nose with floral and honeysuckle notes. The palate brings candied pear and a tart citrus that I'm going to refer to as almost orangey. Now that tart orange sting eventually gives way to some lingering floral notes on the finish that are beautiful. Now by the time you get to this wine, despite her fear of flying and inability to talk to anyone with a foreign accent, your mother will likely begin to talk about how she always wanted to visit Paris, you know, like her rich girlfriends did after the sophomore year of college. She'll then withdraw to the corner and sip her filled to the rim glass of wine before emerging 45 minutes later to emotionally inform the entire family, you included, that she has more than a few regrets and wishes she would have, quote, done more with her life. Happy effing Thanksgiving. Awesome. Now we're moving on to reds, and the first is our 2011 Kenwood's Pinot Noir. Pinot's a Thanksgiving go-to, and this one from California's Russian River Valley delivers with notes of dark berry and some clove-like spice in the nose. On the palate, raspberry and dark cherry prevail, but are tempered by a bit of a creamy spice. Now this wine has a great acid backbone and smooth tannins that give way to a juicy finish with just a touch of pepper. So no doubt Grandma from your in-laws side of the family will love this one, but also will go out of her way to compare it to the jug of sweet wine she can get for half the price at the local shop and save. Let this go and just tell her you're glad she likes it. Don't mind treating you on a special occasion, because she's gonna go ahead and talk about how uppity you are later anyway, you know what, with your real cloth napkins and silver serving sets and all. Come on. Last up is the 2011 Cellars Bourgogne Fleur d'Angora Garnacha. Outside the box selection maybe, but we're going with it. This has a little barnyard funk with a hint of dark fruit on the nose. Think plums and cranberries covered with alfalfa. On the palate, earthy fruit explodes with a surprising juiciness. Now don't get me wrong, this is not a Kool-Aid wine, but the fruit is definitely there. Tannins and acid are also present, but a little nondescript, which is okay because they work well to hold this wine together nicely. There's a hint of menthol in the finish, and the earthy fruit of this wine just gracefully fades away. I think an hour or two in the decanter would do this wine beautifully. So go ahead and pour this glass for an uncle who drives the truck and listens to conservative talk radio all day, but do not let him have a peek at the bottle. The Spanish on the label will no doubt get him on a soapbox about immigration reform that will naturally lead to a numbered list of reasons why the country is, quote, headed to hell in a handbasket. Gee, thanks, Obama. Well, there you go. I hope these couple of recommendations can help you choose the best wine for your Thanksgiving feast. And family drama aside, remember, you can't please everyone, but at least you can pour them a glass of wine they'll enjoy. Let me take this opportunity for the Rib and I both to wish you and yours a very happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, stop coveting, start drinking. Cheers.